Have they figured out the backgrounds?
Your Lego should be put away.
Felicia?
Cheating on my Lego.
How you doing, Yako? Everybody got a stick? Get your stick.
Good. I like all the hairstyles, huh? You're just looking good still. Nice.
I had to cut it. It was getting kind of crazy. It's getting kind of crazy. Not as many people outside today, it would seem. The track was dead this morning, Leah says.
I'm on my recording record.
Chief.
This computer cord that has a way too heavy horn.
Alan, that beard is coming in.
Yeah, I think the comment on Monday was I'm starting to look like it looks like a Chio pet. So
A Chia Pet? Yeah.
I think I got that from Michael actually. So.
Getting thick. It's getting thick.
I've been winning our team's beard growing contest. So
Nice, nice.
I shaved once, Alan, but then I decided I'd give up on it.
Yeah. Once again. Mine's almost back. I shaved it up. It's almost back.
Yeah.
I don't know. I had an opportunity when I was still growing to become a special skills extra in a TV show. One of the Canadian Heritage Moments. I was probably about 23 years old or whatever like that. And the casting director says, first thing to, you're in, grow a beard. Okay.
You're like, okay, yeah. What was it for? A commercial?
Heritage Moment. They did a half an hour Heritage Moment on Canada's first world champions. We were actually rowers.
Yeah.
From back east. So
Cool.
I was in the bow of that boat, and it's called the Paris Crew. So
Cool. I think I might have seen that, actually. It sounds familiar.
yeah, we were wearing really stupid hats. So
Well, it looks like the beard of knowledge is growing in.
Oh, yeah, it's coming.
oh, that could help.
Alan, did you win?
What?
Did you win what did you win? Rowing.
I won the Canadians. I won provincials a few times. I was a provincial level coach. Been very fortunate, and actually won Ontario Coach of the Year one year. So.
Did you ever go to the Olympics?
I tried. I ran out of DNA and money.
In that order, Alan, or?
Yeah.
All right. How's everybody doing? Let's get started. First things first, I want everyone to mute their device, please. Mute your device so that I show up. And we're just going to bang off a few movements just to get everybody loose and warmed up. No stick yet. No stick yet. And just give me a little bit of running on the spot, just so I know, just a little really light jogging on the spot, just so I know you're active, you're ready. Felicia, you there? I see you. Little jogging, yeah. Just moving the feet, just moving the feet. Good. Now give me a real slow set of 10 lunges, 5 per side. Nice and slow though. So you plant the foot, come right down, let the weight stay in the heel. Keep the knee to the outside. How's everyone's legs feeling today? Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Yeah, Leah said the thumbs down, yeah. She's abusive. Nice and slow, 10 lunges. When you're finished with lunges, just start jogging on the spot again, just moving a little bit. Few more coming out. All right, I want you to face the camera, feet double wide, please. And you're gonna walk out onto your hands until you're in a wide-footed plank position. Walk it out, walk it out, walk it out. Think about your core being nice and tight in this position here, hollow position, and then give me a push-up. And you're gonna very slowly walk it back. You wanna feel a little pull through the hamstrings here. And when you stand fully, you're gonna squeeze the glutes hard. Activate, good. And you're gonna give me 3 more of those walkouts, please, at your own pace. Walk it out, nice slow push-up. Walk it back, a little hamstring stretch, calf stretch there, and glute squeeze at the top. 3 more, yeah. Think about the calf, the core being engaged as you walk it out, trying to keep that position. Good. Once you've done 3 of those, just jogging on the spot again, please. Good. When I see everybody jogging, then I know everyone's ready for the next movement. Good. Feet in squat position, please. And we're going to do 5 air squats on my count, and we're going to hold on the 5th one. Ready? 1. Nice and slow. Take your time with it. Try to really get deep down there. Bring your hips down to your heels. 2. Chest stays nice and high. 3. 4. And 5, and hold. And hang out down here. I want you to feel your feet. I want you to feel how that weight is nice and even. It's not all balls of the feet. It's not all heels. That full foot. And when we come up out of this squat, we're going to come up extremely slow. And what I want you thinking about when you're coming up is pushing your feet into the floor so that you have the full surface area of the bottom of your foot driving up. It's coming up to a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand and squeeze the glutes. I want 2 more squats like that where you go down and you settle into it, and then you slowly come up. Going down. Coming up at your own pace. Feel those feet though. Good. Hips and shoulders rise at the exact same time. Down. So when you drive up out of this, that you're not driving the butt up first. Hips and shoulders are like an even level pace coming up at the same time. Good. That looks great. Great job, everybody, on that. 5 burpees, please. That's your reward. Awesome. Once you've done those 5 burpees, come on down onto your stomach, please. And we are going to go into a Superman position. When I say up, you will come up and you will hold. When I say down, you will come down. Ready? Feet together on this, ankles touching each other, up and down. Up and down. Good butt squeeze through here. Up and down. Now, before you come up on the next one, I want you thinking about pulling your shoulders down so they're not up by your ears. You're pulling them down so your lats are engaged. You can feel it right underneath the armpit, and you're going to come up and you're going to hold up right through the body. Lats, mid-back, glutes, hamstrings, calves, toes pointed, feet together, and down. Good. Spin over to your back, please. On your backs. With your feet straight out in front of you, your arms above your head, please. And we're going to build the hollow position from the top down. So everything is laying flat right now. Just lay flat with your hands above your head. Good. Hands should be wide enough apart that you can pull your lats, your armpits down towards your hips so that your lats are engaged here. And now the second piece I want you thinking about is you're going to elevate your shoulder blades by tucking your ribs down and squeezing your stomach. So bring that piece up now so that your shoulder blades are now off the ground, your feet, everything is still stable. Now you're going to slowly raise your heels off the ground with your quads flexed and toes pointed. And you're going to curl into that position and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release. Good. One of the main things that I'm looking for on this is that your ribs, they get contracted and they pull down towards your hips and they stay there the entire time, okay? When I say up, you come up. When I say down, you come down. Same position. Ready? Up. 2, 3, 4. Lats engaged. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. A lot of people underestimate the upper back and lats job in the hollow position. Your arm should be flexed. You should be flexing right from your fingertips all the way through your back. You're not just lifting your arms up over your head. You are trying to engage it as one muscle from head to toe. Coming up for the third time. Ready? And up. And hold. Keep those ribs tucked. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Back up on your feet. 10 more air squats, please, at your own pace. Chest stays high, eyes high. I don't want you just folding over and pushing your butt back. The butt's going to go back a couple inches and then it's going to go straight down. Good. Grab your stick, please. Here, you want this one? And then come make sure you can hear me. So I'm going to talk about a little bit of clean technique here for the next piece. So if you've been coming to my classes for this, I've been working on snatch technique and snatch positioning a little bit. But today I wanted to switch it up a little bit and move into a little bit of clean technique. Sometimes the way some people learn is if they understand the theory behind the movement, then they know if they are doing it correctly, they can self-diagnose it. And that's my goal, to do that with the stick for you a little bit today. So first movement I want you to do is you're going to have your feet underneath you in a squat position and your hands in a clean grip. Oh, that might be too low. That's good. And then from this position, you're going to bring it up into as much of a front rack as possible. Head up, chest up. And we're going to do 5 front squats with the stick. Take a big breath in and squat. 1, 2, squeeze your butt at the top. 3, 4, 5, and hold the bottom. Now I want you to think, come on down to the bottom of the squat and hold it. I want you thinking about where your feet are. And when you come up out of this position, you're going to push with your feet to extend and bring the knees back and squeeze your glutes. Come on up and squeeze. Good. Another set of 5. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good, and relax for a second. If you have a barbell, go ahead and put it down for a second. Okay. Are you using a tripod, Sam? All right. When you're getting into your position that I will call the start position for the clean, there is one piece that I am looking for in this position more than anything else. A nice straight back, obviously, but I want to see your knees in the pits of your elbows. If you can see the screen, I'll try and lower it down a bit here more. What I'm looking for when you start is head up, chest up, and you can come on down to your start position now. The barbell stick should be approximately mid-shin, and you should be able to look at your knee, and it should not be extremely far past the elbows, and it should not be extremely far behind the elbows. I want it even with the elbows. And then from this position, I want you to feel your feet again. Come on down there and hang out down there. Imagine that there are plates on your stick, and that so the stick is not too low, it's not too high, it's that perfect position. Head up, chest up, back nice and tight. If you need to stand, stand. Shake it out a little bit. That's going to be our start position. When I call, stand and relax, please. When I call for you to go into start position, that is what I'm looking for, okay? I want you nice and even, back flexed, like you're trying to squeeze some oranges in your armpit, and you're holding that position so your lats are engaged. Start position. And hold. Good. And stand. Good. The first position that we're going to do is going to be considered the first pull from this position. So when I say start position and then I say 1, you're going to move from the start position to just below the kneecaps. So if you need to see me do it first, going into my start position, and when I say 1, I'm just going to move so that the barbell is just even with my knees. Relax for a second. What I'm looking for when you transition in this position is for you to be pushing with your feet the same way you would push with a deadlift. That your hips and shoulders rise at exactly the same time. I don't want to see hips first, and I don't want to see all shoulders. I want hips and shoulders to rise evenly when we go into this position. Done correctly, this should burn the legs. Everyone ready? Start position. Shoulder blades are pulled back tight, back nice and tight. And when I say 1, you're going to come up into your knees. Up to 1. Just rise to that position. Back to start. Up to 1. Back to start. Up to 1. Back to start. Up to 1. And relax. Good. If you feel that burning in the hamstrings and the thighs, right, then you know you're doing this correctly. If you have a question, now's the time to unmute and ask if you need to. Otherwise, we're going to move on to the next piece. Good. All right. For the next one, we're going to do the same thing 5 times, but I want you to try and give me a side profile to your camera if possible. If it's not possible, that's okay, but I do want to be able to try and see those hips and shoulders rise at the same time. Everybody ready? Start position. I see too many sunken shoulders there. Pull those shoulders back. Position 1. Start position. Alan, can you raise your butt a little bit? Be a little bit forward over the bar. Yeah. Position 1. Shin should be fairly vertical. Start position. Chest should be over the bar, not behind it like a deadlift. Position 1. Start position. I know it burns. Try to stay with me. Position 1. And relax. Good. If you have a barbell, put it down for a sec because I'm going to talk for a minute. The main objective when you are moving the barbell from the ground to the end of position 1, it's not about generating massive amounts of power. It is about maintaining positioning while you get the weight moving and off the floor. If you're trying to rip that barbell off of the ground, you're more than likely going to lose positioning, and you're going to be using the wrong muscles to generate power, and it's going to cost you later on in the lift. Knowing how to get the barbell off the ground is extremely important for Olympic lifting. Okay? We're now going to move from position 1 to position 2, which is going to be bringing the barbell up to mid-thigh. So please go back to your barbell, grab your stick. And the first one we're going to do is start position. Start position. And now position 1. And hold that for a second. I know it burns. Now from here, you're going to pull your knees back and let the barbell slowly come up your thighs. Go ahead and try it. Nice and slow motion. And then stand fully, please. Good. We're going to work our way backwards, back down to start position using those same 2 patterns. So the first thing I want you to do is just slightly lean forward and let the barbell slide down your thighs, just to mid-thigh. And now let the barbell slide down your shins to the start position. Coming back up to 1, coming slowly up to 2, squeeze the butt, back down to 2, just leaning forward, dip and descend, back down to 1, back down to start position. Good. I want you to do 3 or 4 cycles of that on your own, please. Maintain contact with the body, with the bar the whole time. At some point during this, I want you to have a look at your knuckles. If your knuckles are pointing across the room, I want you to twist your wrist until your knuckles are pointing at the ground. It will engage the shoulders better. Right? The back of your wrist should be slightly in front of the knuckle. Good. And once you've done a few cycles of this, put your barbell down and relax, please. Stick or whatever you have. Good. And I just want you standing in a squat position. Or sorry, standing with your feet underneath your hips. And when I say drop, you're going to drop into a squat. Okay? As low as you're comfortable going. No stick involved right now yet, Alan? Ready, drop, and stand, reset the feet underneath the hips, and drop, and stand. Now this time before you drop, I want you to push onto the balls of your feet. You can see my feet. I want extension, then drop into that squat position. So you're going to push yourself up, squeeze the butt, then drop. Ready? Drop. Good. Stand, reset the feet. One more time. Ready? Drop. Stand, reset the feet. Good. Now I want you to hold an imaginary barbell, and this barbell is going to be approximately at your hip crease. And when you drop this time, you're going to clean that barbell. So you're going to, watch me if you need to, extend, catch. So when you extend, shrug the shoulders. Ready? And go. Good. I want to hear your feet. Reset. I know I can't actually hear your feet. You should be able to hear your feet. Ready? Go. Good. Grab your stick. So I want to practice what's called a tall clean. What you're going to do is you're just going to extend up and shrug, and then you're going to drop. Your elbows will not bend. You will not be lifting your elbows during this movement. The only amount of height you get on that stick is what you can provide with your ankles and shrug. Okay? And you're going to drop into a full squat. If you want to watch me do one first. Ready? And go. Stand, reset. Ready, go. Stand, reset. Ready, go. Stand, reset. Now from this one, I'm going to give you an inch. So now you're going to slide the barbell down to mid-thigh. And this should look like position 2. And then you're going to stand, extend, and drop. So you got a couple inches of lean this time, okay? So position 2, and go. Stand, reset. Position 2, and go. Good. Stand, reset. Now we're going to build it into position 1. Position 2, Position 1. And go. Good. Stand, reset. One more time. Position 2. Position 1. And go. Good. All right, let's bring it down to the start position for 2 rounds now. If you need a break, take a break. Position 2. Position 1. Start position. And go. Transition through each piece. Stand, reset. Position 2. Position 1. Start position. And go. Awesome. Great job, guys. All right, relax. Bring your stick down, please. I'm going to start describing the workout now. Grab a drink if you need to, and then come on back. I'll give you a minute. All right. The workout that we are doing today is called the Chief. It is 5 3-minute AMRAPs where you will be doing 3 cleans. And let's talk about that first before I move on to the next one. You can just do the cleans with the stick like we were doing there if you want to practice. If you have a barbell, the RX weight is 135.95. If you don't have a barbell, then you can just practice with the stick if you like, or you can do them single arm. If you have a backpack, if you have a kettlebell, a dumbbell, you would do 1 round with one arm, you would do cleans, and 1 round with the other arm. Every round you would just alternate, okay? Before we move on to anything else, does anybody have any questions about the cleans that they don't know what they're going to do?
Aaron, do you have a dumbbell straight a 1-arm clean?
Yeah, definitely. With a dumbbell or with what?
Dumbbell.
Dumbbell.
And is it a hang clean or from the ground?
Yeah, hang clean would be fine.
Can I do a med ball clean?
Med ball clean would be excellent as well. So 1 arm with the dumbbell. Just gonna move my camera down a bit. It's just going to be the hang. So I'm just looking for you to come down to that hang position. It'd be the same as if I had it here, except for the dumbbell is gonna be on the side. And what I'm looking to do is I'm looking to drive up and shrug and then spin that dumbbell into that position. And
Gotcha.
down again, leaning forward and catch. Take the side. And up. And I would just switch arms each round. Does that help?
Hey, Aaron,
Yeah?
is it possible to do just because I've got a heavy dumbbell, just do it in the middle? Like just the 2
it
ends
is.
and then kind of go through the clean?
As long as you don't drop it, but it would kind of look like this.
Well, I'd be holding it on the hex.
There.
Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah.
So Aaron, is RX a hang clean or a
From the ground.
Say again?
From the ground.
From the ground.
Any other questions, folks?
That's even, RX is even with the dumbbell from the ground?
No. If you have a dumbbell, it's not RX. If you're doing true RX Chief.
Gotcha.
For the home WOD version, just put what your weight was and how much your weight was in the notes.
Okay.
Sorry, what's the rep?
Hang on. Hang on, I'm going to go through it. So the first one is 3 cleans. If you're doing it 1 arm, just do 1 arm one side, 1 arm the next round, okay? The second movement is 6 push-ups. If you need to scale the push-up with a chair or bench or dresser, whatever you got, that's fine as well. Third movement is 9 air squats. So you'll cycle through those 3 movements for 3 minutes with a 1-minute rest. Any questions on that part? So it is
Yeah,
3.
we're doing it. Sorry,
3,
we're doing
6,
it
9.
5 times?
We're
5
doing
times?
it 5 times, yep. 3-minute rounds, 1-minute rest. You pick up where you left off. Okay? Anyone have any questions? Anybody not ready to go yet? Need more time? Whatever you want, power. Leah's joining in with you guys today. All right. Is everybody ready? Give me a thumbs up if you're ready, please. Okay, we're going to start. All right. Ready, Leah? Yeah. Starting in 10 seconds. Round number 1. It's a 3-minute round. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, we're getting good at push-ups to this crowd. Yeah, that's good, Wade. You're now 1 minute in. Start to contemplate. If you've come out too hot on this one, it is a 5-rounder. You don't have to go overhead with it, Yako. Just to the chest is fine. Halfway through the first round.
Halfway there.
Amanda, really try and spin that barbell so it's not such a curl, okay? Spin it at the top.
One minute.
1 minute. Show me high elbows on this one, Amanda. High elbows on that clean. There you go. 30 seconds. $20 seconds. 10 seconds. Keep going. Every rep counts on this one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. You get 1 minute rest. Keep track of your rounds and reps. You pick up where you left off. Okay? It doesn't start again. You pick up where you left off. Leah, what'd you get?
5 plus 3.
5 plus 3. She's a beast.
All push-ups, man.
4 rounds on? Nice. We're doing 5 rounds total of this. I'm not sure if that's what you're asking. 30 seconds. We go again. I think so, yeah. $15 seconds. Remember to pick up where you left off. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Doc, you're bending the elbows a little early on the clean, buddy. Keep the arms straighter for a little longer on the next one, okay? Shrug those shoulders, Cynthia, on those cleans. Shrug those shoulders. Just past the 2-minute mark. Alicia, I want the squats to be a little lower and a little slower. Okay? Yeah. Oh, there, that looks better. Forget how low you can do it. You can still turn that if you want, Yako. Bring your elbows around the front. Try and spin it. It might be too awkward. I'm not sure.
One minute.
1 minute. It's good, Matthew. Thirty seconds. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice job. When you're in the catch position of the clean, make sure that you're sticking your butt out, not your knees out. I'm seeing as people start to fatigue, they're starting to catch that clean on the balls of their feet instead of in that squat position. Okay? You don't want the pressure to be on the knees. You want keep those hips back in that catch position. $15 seconds. How you feeling, Leah? 10 seconds. Pick up where you left off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Let's go.
Two minutes. I need some here.
Halfway there.
Use the hips on those cleans. Don't pull the bar. Use the hips to generate that last bit of power.
One minute.
1 minute. A lot of barbells out there today. Thirty seconds. Five, four, three, two, one. Rest. 3 rounds down, 2 to go. You're over the hump. When you record your score for today, just put into the notes what you used for the cleans. If you used a dumbbell or kettlebell and whatever weight it was. Two more rounds. You got this. Only 6 more minutes of work. Going again in 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Push with your feet on those cleans. Push. 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Let's go.
Weight on the outsides of your palms on those push-ups. Make sure you're not drifting on those squats. Make sure you're staying a nice flat foot. Don't drift into the balls of the feet.
One minute.
1 minute. Thirty seconds. Stick your butt out on the catch of those cleans. Ten seconds. Rest. One more round. The Chief. Just focus on your breathing, get some good oxygen in. You got one more round. Everybody's got one more round. 3 more minutes. Find yourself a nice steady pace. Going again in 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Last round. Here we go. Last round. Looks good, Shirley. It's good snap on that turn. Feel your feet in those squats. Drive off the feet. Make the feet do the work. Two minutes left. Last 90 seconds.
Halfway there.
Just find a steady pace. You can keep moving. Last minute. Last minute. Thirty seconds. It's good, Pete. It's good looking clean. 10 seconds. High on the thigh. 3, 2, 1. Time. Great job. Catch your breath. I love that workout. The Chief. That's
it's my favorite.
Yeah, it's a classic CrossFit workout. Catch your breath here. How's everybody feeling?
Sweaty.
Sweaty? It's a good sweaty one. You can unmute your mics if you like. Let me know how you're feeling.
I almost launched the kettlebell over my shoulder.
What, the kettlebell what?
And the clean almost went over the shoulder.
I was gonna. One of the things that I do when I'm trying to do kettlebell clean is I try to create that pocket, right? I want the bell to land in that pocket, and sometimes I gotta bring my elbow up. It's a little bit of a catch, kind of where just got the egg in the nest kind of thing. Yako, how you feeling?
Let's do it again.
That was a good one.
Good round.
What's that?
Let's do
Another
it
round?
again.
You ready?
That's hard.
That was hard. Yeah. Doc, did you hear? Did you know what I was talking about when I was talking about that you were a little early with the elbows? Yeah. I'd like to see you stand it up a little bit more before, and really, because it costs you power, right? You know, power in the hips if you can bring it straight up.
Yeah, I think I corrected it.
Yeah.
Towards the end, maybe not.
Well, what'll happen is it'll end up being out of necessity because the arms won't be able to pull anymore, and if the hips don't do the work, they won't do the work, right? Leanne, did you hear me say hi on the thigh right at the very end there? Yeah, I thought, I'm like, she knows who that is. She knows who I'm talking to. Yeah, it was a little late. It was a little late for that cue with like 2 seconds left. But. Awesome. Great job, folks. Let's do a little bit of a stretch here, please. I would like you to, we've done this one before, use your stick if you need to. Just open up the shoulder. If you don't have a stick handy or a dowel handy, you can just put your hand on a door frame, on a piece of wood, anything. Just stretch and open up the shoulder. It's a lot of push-ups today.
Like this?
What are you doing here? Later, Ryan.
Good. Just cooling down a little bit. All right, come on over to your device and unmute yourself, please.
We're already unmuted.
Unmute. So the last one I coached, we talked about something that you were thankful for, that you realized throughout this one here. Today I want to hear about something that you miss. And you're not allowed to say the gym or heavy weights, because that's the first thing everyone goes to. I miss heavy weights. Right?
Dinner out.
Let me hear it. Just shout it out.
Dinner
You
out.
missed. Say it again.
Dinner out.
Sushi.
Sushi. Dinner out. Yeah, definitely.
Children.
Right.
I miss my family.
Family.
It's my grandbabies.
Yeah.
I mean,
It was definitely weird for me seeing my mom and not being able to like give her a hug. Right. It was definitely weird. Right. But hopefully, you know, things are starting to look good now. I know they're talking about sometime in May, so we can keep our fingers crossed that things stay on the path we're on. One of the things I am trying to do with these virtual classes that I did today that I hope is working for you guys is a little bit of technique work, because I know it's easy to do just body weight grind and stuff like that, and it's great for you. I feel like people are going to definitely get stronger, but it's really hard to do technique in this setting. So for some of you who might not be following it as well or getting anything out of it, I hope that you can learn some tricks or tips or some little pieces from it when we do these kind of drill things. It's easier for me when I'm standing right beside you too. Trying to watch people on here is tricky. You know, I have a tiny little 1-inch square of someone doing a movement and trying to cue them correctly. So it is challenging from all ends. So, but I appreciate you guys showing up and going through all of these motions, because I do think that they will help you in the long run as far as just positioning and understanding the movements. So let's get a clap going here. Come on in. Hands up. We've been getting pretty good at this now. It's been getting timed pretty well. We're going 3, 2, 1. Not bad. That wasn't our best, but we'll take it. We'll take it. All right. Enjoy the rest of your day, folks.
Thanks,
Have a great
Aaron.
one.
Thanks, Aaron.
See you tonight at bingo.
Thank you.
Beard looks good, Alan.
Oh, thank you.
Alan, the beard looks good. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks all.
See ya.
Bye, thanks.
Bye, Shirley.